My whole life I heard the phrase, the better you eat, the better you'll feel. For years, this phrase meant nothing to me because I never paid attention to the food I was eating or thought about how food could actually affect my body in a negative way. A couple of years ago, I woke up and realized that a balanced diet is essential to living a healthy life. All I did was make minor changes in my diet, and I saw major results. Growing up in my house, my brothers and I were actually rewarded with terrible junk food, as most children are. My parents would tell us that if we were good, we could get extra ice cream, cookies, candy, or even fast food. We automatically connected this fast food to positive thoughts and would want ice cream or cookies or candy to cheer us up when we were upset. Since fast food and sweets were a big part of my childhood, these terrible habits carried into my teenage life. I would not eat fast food every day, but I ate it frequently. I would eat out almost every day and at least once a day. I never cooked my own food or even included the proper amount of vegetables in my everyday eating. When I was a sophomore in high school, I took a health class that emphasized the importance of the food that we allow to enter our body. I started learning just how terrible all the food that I eat actually is. The food that my parents would treat as a prize for my brothers and I were actually harming our bodies. Finally, my positive correlation to these bad foods became a negative correlation. I decided I wanted to change my diet completely. Ironic enough, my father is a personal trainer. When I told him that I wanted to change my lifestyle, he gave me a few simple tips that helped me tremendously. He told me that I had to eat 5 times a day in 2-hour intervals. I would eat 3 major meals a day: breakfast, dinner, and then lunch. I would have 2 small snacks in between, such as an apple or yogurt, in 2-hour intervals. I would also not eat after 9 p.m. At first, this diet was difficult because I always craved more food in bigger portions or less healthy snacks. After about 2 weeks in, my new eating schedule became normal. Prior to balancing my diet, I had terrible insomnia. The only solution for my doctors were heavy medications that could have become addictive if I used them over a certain period of time. Because of this, I always declined the medication and had to suffer from the insomnia. Once I balanced my diet, I found that my sleeping schedule became more regular. Eating healthier foods gave me more energy throughout the day, which resulted in actually making me more tired when it was time to go to sleep. Although my insomnia and anxiety are not cured, balancing my diet was the best thing I did in order to naturally heal them. Soon this diet became a lifestyle for me. Eventually, the taste of soda and junk food became so unappetizing to me. Every time I took a sip of soda, I would feel like I was eating a teaspoon of sugar. Although sometimes it can be difficult, eating healthier gave me more energy and motivation. It even helped me regulate my sleeping schedule, avoiding harmful medications. Balancing my diet was the best decision I've made.